Hi, if you're here, it's because you missed Monday, and this video is going to help you figure out what you need to do to make it up so you get those points. So what we talked about Monday was where did the elements come from? So we know that hydrogen and helium were made in the Big Bang, and the other elements were made in the stars or the supernova. So the elements that make you up are carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and a few others. So this is the big question. So where did the stuff that is used to make you, where did it all come from? So this is the storyline that we talked about. So we have the Big Bang, and shortly after the Big Bang, there's helium and hydrogen that was created. And then about 100 million years later, the first stars were born. And those stars do nuclear fusion in their core. So remember, nuclear fusion is when two atoms are fused together. So usually it's helium atoms fusing together to create hydrogen atoms fusing together to create helium. And it usually takes 4 hydrogens to create 1 helium. And then since then, that's how all the other elements are created. So there's far fewer heavy elements in the universe than there are the light elements, because it's easier to fuse light elements together than it is the heavy elements. So we have the Big Bang. Stars fuse elements up to element number 26, which is iron. And then after that, a supernova event has to occur to fuse the heavier atoms still. So like gold, silver, tin, lead, uranium, all of those need a supernova event in order to fuse together. So here is a periodic table that kind of shows what elements are created by which method. So you can see the Big Bang is mostly hydrogen and helium. Here, any of the oranges are stars. And then the other one is the purple. So that is your supernova event, or we've also found that 2 neutrons or a neutron in a black hole can also create those kind of atoms. So here's you again. So 73% of you is created in exploding massive stars. 16% is in low mass stars. So that gives you about 90% of you is made in stars. So most of us are stardust, over 90%. And then 1% is some exploding white dwarfs, which we don't really get into. And then, of course, the 9.5 is the hydrogen right there. So what you're doing today, your task is to get a periodic table, and you need to color code it just like these show. So you get a blank sheet, and then you're going to color code it to show the Big Bang, star fusion or stellar fusion, and then supernova events. So we're just going to look at those 3. So if you need a periodic table, they're found at the front of the room on my bookcase. And this is what your end product needs to be with your name on it, turned in. Once I have it in the gradebook, I'll give it back to you so you can use it on the quizzes and the tests. Okay, that is what we worked on today. Thanks.